vlog family, I'm starting over. It's like my third time starting over because she has a problem with how I do my intro.
With that neck all the way down there. For what?
You know, people are not going to let you be great in life, but...
so I'm not letting you be great? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm not doing this.
This is my favorite friend, Tessa. I met her here at FAMU. Actually, I met her through a friend, and then she became closer. You know when that happened to people? You meet somebody, and they're like still your friend.
Okay, now don't even say that, because you know how I feel about that already. I feel like I stole you, but I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't steal you. Like, we all still hang out. It's always the three of us, so I don't feel like I stole you. We just
you stole me, but whatever.
Because we can relate to each other more.
Yeah, we have like more personal issues. But okay, today was a good day at school. What about you?
Today was a day. I mean, my environmental science class, boring.
Okay. Next question: How you always manage to always make it seem like you're so good even when things going bad? My favorite friend Kalia said that. Shout out to Kalia. I don't know. Like when I'm sad and I'm going through certain situations, I tend to I try not to think about it, despite the fact that it's a lot to deal with. But I try to work out or go out with my friends. When you're stressed, do not stay in your room. Don't listen to sad music. It's not gonna help you. What do you think?
Are you coming from me, Clarissa?
I think I'm throwing shade. Actually,
yeah, she's throwing shade at me. Me personally, how I manage, I really don't. I just try to sleep the day away. That's like a really bad coping mechanism, but I try to sleep, like, so I don't have to like really face the issue. But then, you know, you wake up, it's still there, so why not just face it?
Face it. Sleeping, like, you can't sleep for life.
So, but I mean, like, actually, what the question actually say, like, how do you do it?
Like, how do you manage?
I don't know. It's like something that you get to learn to do, because you know at first you're gonna be like really emotional about like whatever like is going on, but after a while, like, you start to realize that, okay, this is not healthy. Like, you actually gotta get up and like make yourself feel better, because if you constantly like listen to sad music, staying in your room, not surrounding yourself by friends and stuff like that, it really brings you down more. And then you're gonna think in your mind, you're thinking that nobody there for you, but it's really like you're not allowing anybody to be there for you because you're getting closed off.
Yeah,
so
and
don't do that.
When you're like stressed and going through things, try not to lash out on people. You're hurting yourself. It's always good to talk to people when you're sad about certain situations, because you just being to yourself is not going to make it any better.
Facts. Factual.
Okay, the next question is, why did me and my ex break up? I know I said I was not going to answer.
Clearly you're going off script, but anyway, it's your vlog. Do what you want to do, sis.
Things didn't work out. Moving on. How can I get my boyfriend to marry me in the future? That's a deep question.
It ain't really deep. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how marriage go for men, and like.
Well, we think, because we're not married women.
We think. I'm married to the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Listen, but anyways, I feel like when it comes to marriage, a man has to want to marry you. If he doesn't want to marry you, he's just gonna like live with you and like drag it, and then like y'all probably, not saying it will happen, but most of the times, if you the one who is always initiating the conversation about marriage, that most likely means that he just don't want to marry you, or he just doesn't think he's ready to get married. Yeah, you just gotta let it gradually happen. Like, I was watching, I don't know what's Bruh's name, but I was watching a video and he was just like, dudes decides when like the wedding bells ring. Like, a woman never decides it, because everybody know women, like, we want to get married so bad, we want to rock on the hand, have the kids, have all the family, all that stuff, but really a man is the one who decides when the wedding bells ring. You can be ready, but it's crazy. If he ain't ready, it's just like, what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, you're gonna like throw the hints out or whatever, but if he's not ready, he's just not ready, and it's not gonna happen. We just decide when the babies come. You know what I'm saying? Like,
honestly,
that's what we do. Not saying that you supposed to strive for that. And like, listen, get your life first, sis. But like,
I think at a certain age,
men they want to get married. Like,
I think marriage is beautiful. Marriage is great, but how can you get your boyfriend to marry you? I don't think
you can get him
to marry you.
He just gotta want to marry
willingly.
you
Well, now can you grow up? Sometimes that person's not right for you. Anyways, how to get closer to God. My favorite question: pray, read the Bible, go to church, Bible study. There's many ways to get closer to God.
But listen, you gotta be ready to get your feathers ruffled. You gotta be ready to get out of your comfort zone. Because when you try to get close to God, He's gonna put you in situations that you don't want to be in, but you have to get close to Him, and that's the way you're gonna do it. So you gotta be ready.
Yep, I agree.
You gotta be ready for a lot of changes in your friendships, relationship, your life, your lifestyle, like all that stuff. Because you can't want to get close to God, but you still want all these worldly things. It's not gonna happen.
That's true.
So you gotta wanna that's what y'all get confused on. Like everybody
God
wanna
is not
be
a halfway God.
We wanna be we wanna get close to God, but we still wanna all these things of the world. It's like it's not gonna get you either want God or you don't. You want the worldly things or you want God. Like it's not no two-way street.
I know that's right.
So you gotta want to do it, but the way you can go about doing it, you gotta start going to church faithfully. I need to take my own advice, but we're not talking about me right now.
She better go to church. I don't know how I'm friends with her. Like I said.
Let me just backstory. This is your vlog and I'm talking like it's mine. Like my pastor, like everybody in my church.
Special guest.
The people at my church used to swear up and down I was going to be an evangelist. I mean, it probably is my calling, but as you get older, it's like you get so caught up in like
we all fall short.
Basically, like you get so caught up in like, okay, I need a job that's gonna sustain me, but who says the evangelist? Who said I'm not gonna be sustained as an evangelist? Like I'm living through Christ, for Christ, so He's gonna make a way for me. You know what I'm saying? But yep. Go to church, go to Bible study. Like that could be the first step, even if you don't go to church.
Bible study or Bible study. Read the Bible.
Just read it on your own. Like, and if you don't know how to read the Bible, because a lot of people I know at one point I didn't know how to read the Bible. Like I didn't know how to interpret it, but go to somebody I know you go to church or you got a church that you go to or some adult who's a Christian that you really look up to or whatever.
I'm so
go
cute.
to them. Can I talk about Jesus?
Hallelujah. Moving forward.
Like you gotta go to adult, a Christian adult or whatever, like is good in Christ and everything. And let it be known like, listen, I'm trying to build a relationship with God. I even better one. Like I got one now, but I need to be stronger. I need to be better.
We all need a stronger.
Hello, sis, because listen, I've been stressing. This semester is not finna be a breeze. I know that. But just go to a trusted adult and like tell them that you're really trying to do this. And I promise you, like you gonna get there. It's gonna take time. I don't think it's gonna happen overnight, but it's gonna take time.
Next question: how can I stop listening to the world opinion? The people don't matter to you. Honestly, if the person don't put clothes on your back,
Amen.
Money
in the pockets, because that's what we need. Hello.
Right? They shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what they say about you or think of you.
Like at one point, you're gonna get tired of trying to like. You can't live your life for people. You're gonna live your life for yourself and the Lord.
And the Lord.
Like you can't if you keep dwelling on living your life for other people or through what other people are saying. It's like you're not really doing yourself no favors, really. Honestly. Because you're living for other people, you ain't really living for yourself. So.
And ask God for guidance. Like if you're lost and you're tired of people talking about you or saying this about you, pray about it. I know it's easier said than done, but.
And you can don't think you gotta pray like our pastors pray. Like they've been doing this for a long time, so they know how to actually
get to the people.
But you just talk to God like how me and Chris are talking to y'all right now. Just talk to Him like that.
He's a friend.
He gonna listen.
He's a friend.
I was gonna say he ain't got no choice because his ear is big, but like God got big ears. He got to hear everybody prayers at once. Hold on, somebody food falling. Don't he?
God forgive her.
That's not a sin.
You talking bad about God.
I'm not.
You said his ears are big.
Because he got to listen to everybody.
That doesn't make his ears big though.
Yes, it does. He got big. Not like physically big, like just big ears. Like he got the ears to listen to everybody. Oh my God.
Moving on.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, I like this question too. Is there any ex that you would take back? Yes or no?
Sweetheart, no. They exes for a reason. They wise. Like, why did I even mess with you, to be honest?
No, I would not take any ex back. You are an ex for a reason. Because if you were the right one for me, you would still be with me.
Hello.
We would be together. So no.
We will be one getter, not even two getter, one getter. So.
Praise break.
Anyways, we don't take exes back, okay? You
don't take exes back. I think, and I don't understand. Sometimes some people actually end up getting back together. Yeah. And then guess what? It's the same thing all over again.
Like, I feel like just separate. If y'all separate, just make sure like you work on yourself.
Yeah.
After y'all separated. Just work on you, and the other person work on them. And if like y'all do end up crossing paths again, hopefully it's for the best that time. But it's like, but don't get invested like you were the first time. Like make sure.
I wouldn't take my ex back. I don't think it don't matter about the time and all the time you invested, but if the person's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get like too caught up like you did the first time, because like y'all actually got like was broken up. But you gotta let them redeem themselves if you do decide to give it another shot. Like, I got 2 nails on. I look wretched. Like,
don't give it another chance. In my opinion. It depends on what the person did too, though.
Yeah, well, it depends on the person. I feel like if somebody cheat on you,
don't take them back.
Don't take them back.
What's a cheater?
Always a cheater. I don't care what nobody says.
Period.
If somebody love you, they so-called love you and everything, and they cheat on you, y'all don't need to be together. Period. Point blank.
I do not tolerate cheating.
Like, just leave. Like, just leave. Leave me alone. Why you want to cheat for?
Easier said than done.
I mean, yeah, but easier said than done. But it's like, I'd rather you leave me alone than like cheat on me. Like, if you know you're not happy, if you know you're not feeling no more.
But you know, people
just dip. Like, why? But people like to drag people along.
Comprehend that.
On their men are trash. Next question.
She said men are trash. Oh my god. I don't think all men are trash. Some men are.
All men are trash.
Garbage.
All men are trash.
She's hurt. Clearly.
I'm not hurt. I'm just speaking facts.
Hurt. What advice do you have for young girls that are in school but are in a relationship? Priorities.
Remember, you're always a student first and a girlfriend second. Put it that way.
Because men will leave you confused, sad,
stressed, gray hair popping out. That's why I had to dye my hair, because I had girls.
Is she serious?
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Little do y'all know.
Girl, like, always remember, like, you're a student first. Like, at the end of the day, that's supposed to be like your main priority.
School is everything.
Like, you're not gonna put him on the back burner, but he gotta understand, like, listen, I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to do all these things. But if you holding me back, we just it's a no for me.
And say you're like, you have a test coming up.
It's lopsided.
You have a test coming up, and he wants to come see you.
If he ain't gonna come help you study,
don't let him come
don't let him come over.
That's wasting time. Straight out.
They'll be like, babe, no, I gotta study. He'll be like, okay, I'm gonna come help you study. Make sure he's actually helping you study and not studying anything else. That's what y'all need to understand. Like, priorities. Because boys, they will get in your head. Are you? No. Like, no.
All right, our final question.
Dang, we got this. Dang.
Our final question: how do you know when it's time to cut someone off? Okay, how do you know when it's time to cut someone off?
Boy, because she the one be giving me advice. So
yes,
I'm gonna say something too, but let her go ahead anyways.
I think when a person lack of communication, lack of trying, you feel like you're the only one fighting.
Let me find the post so I can read it to them.
Yes, lack of basically showing them that they care about you anymore.
They keep talking.
Because when people, like, honestly, when people show their actions, believe it. Don't just say because they going through stuff. No. If a person show how they really feel about you, like, basically they treat you bad, that's how they feel about you, period. So I feel like, how do you know when it's time to cut off someone? Conversations start getting shorter.
They don't call no more. They text they text you back.
But first, find out what's the issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because some people go through things. So you can't just be like, cut off because you're not talking to me. Probably they're sad or whatever, depressed. So you should talk to the person. If it's a valid reason, then you can.
And if you know, like, the person is kind of like, it be closed off at times, don't try to force it. If they say like nothing and you know it's something, just be like, just ask, like, do you need time alone or do you need some space?
Yeah.
Like, just let it be known, because, like, there's no point of you, like, not saying, like, don't stick around, but it's, like, it's stressful just.
It's very stressful.
Like, just giving everything and you ain't getting nothing back. But the post, I'm going to read the post real quick.
Okay, this is the final post, and then we're closing.
It was like, ladies, learn how to walk away from a guy when communication starts to fade. When a guy starts to mistreat you, learn how to move on to someone better and let it go. Don't waste your energy trying to force something that isn't there or meant to be. Don't walk away 15 times. I'm gonna say 15. Stop giving him chances after chances. That's stupid, and you're constantly getting hurt giving him chances after chances. Understand your worth before you put lust feelings before it. Boom. Understand your worth before you put feelings before anything.
Lustfully.
Stop wasting your precious time on something that isn't real anymore. It isn't satisfying your soul. Listen, oh God, just speak to me every time I read. I swear to God, the love isn't real anymore. Stop fighting and stop trying to save something that isn't worth saving. So, it's not even just for like relationship, friendships, any type of relationship, even with your family members. Like if you feel like your family just not up to par and like you trying to help and they just like steady on some other stuff, still leave it alone. Cause listen. Like family is important too. Family is important, but it's like they draining as well. Like everything that's not serving your that's not like serving your soul or like helping you be better. It's draining. Like whether it's from family, friends, a boyfriend, girlfriend, like whatever it is, like it can become draining from whoever it's coming from if it's not satisfying your soul. So
yeah,
don't be afraid to. I mean, it's easier. Like she's been saying, easier said than done. But at one point, you're gonna learn to just like listen. It's whatever, like, I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta go. So,
we're done here.
My lips chapped. You see? It's not showing.
Your lips dry.
Mine?
Very.
Girl, you lying.
Thanks for watching my vlog, family. You're so annoying. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye, vlog. Can you say bye to my vlog?
Buy her vlog, and I might
vlog.
start working. Well, I said working. Might start making my YouTube videos again. So
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.